Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Price outside. Irving with the ball. Left side, Price. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duncan. Parker outside. Pass to Leonard. Robinson with it. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Left side, Price. Stolen by Robinson. Parker, right side. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Pass to Price. Now Doherty. LeBron outside. Lets it fly. And again, LeBron missing.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
And here are the Cavaliers. Price outside. Got a piece of it. Now here's Parker. Takes the lead pass. That's good. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And so it's San Antonio with it. And here is Parker. And to Leonard. Robinson. Backs him down. On the money with the open jumper.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now LeBron. Pass to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Spurs.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Parker with it. Takes it out to Leonard. And here's Gervin. Gervin right side. Lets it go from the wing. Off the left rim and out. Cavaliers trailing. Price outside. Ilgauskas. The kick out to Irving. Tony Parker grabs the miss.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Tries again. Goes up with it again. Now here's Leonard. And Leonard backs down. Right side Leonard. Shoots from the baseline. LeBron with the block. Price outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And here is Parker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Irving. Pass to LeBron. Back to Irving. Looking to end the drought. And he sinks the layup. And it's a tie ball game.
You know, he seemed a bit cold. The shots haven't been falling for him early on.
Here's Parker. Back to Leonard. Duncan left side. And here is Parker. Outside Leonard. Pass to Robinson. Working inside. Here's Duncan. Soft touch off the glass. And here comes Irving. Now LeBron. There's the pick. Back to Price. Shot clock at 6. Leonard with the steal. And here they come. Left side Leonard. That's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Parker outside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Left side Leonard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 5.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Outside Irving. Back to Doherty. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. San Antonio calls timeout. San Antonio leading. Now here's Parker. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Leonard with the ball. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Pass to Irving. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. It's LeBron with the drive. Leonard with the steal. And here is Parker. Back to Leonard. Shoots the 3. But they get it back. Back to Robinson. And he makes good on the layup. Now Irving. Pass to Price. Left side Price. And it's blocked. Parker with it. Back to Robinson. And he banks in the layup. He has 6.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
And the Cavaliers call time here. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Love outside. To end the run. There's the bucket. Good.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Here comes Parker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pocket 6. Pass to Elliott. With the fadeaway. And another basket for San Antonio.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
Here's Harper. And Aldridge comes over to help. Here's Love. Wide open shot is on the money.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and defense.
Here's Parker. A 3 ball. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Pass to Love. Here's Free. Here's Love. A 3-pointer is right on target. He's got 7.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation from the three.
And he gets it to go.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
Here's Harper. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Love. Love right side. Off target with his three. Parker outside. Boom. Good on the triple.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Back to Varejao. Here's Harper. Pass to Love. Another shot. Varejao down low. Varejao can't hit. And here is Aldridge. And it's San Antonio with another. Here's Free. Five on the clock. Pass to Nance. Shot to stop the run. Count that one.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Parker. Here is Elliott. Here is Elliott. Swiped away. Love outside. Nailed from three-point land. 10 points for him.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Pass to Elliott. There's the pick. Cavaliers trailing. Here's Harper. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Left side Nance with one on the clock. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Spurs. The second quarter coming up right now. The second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think? Here are the Spurs with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bowen, the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here is Carr. Pass to Free. Now, here is Russell. Here is Carr. Now here's Nance. 6 to shoot. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. On the clock. Releases. Green for 2 points.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hit.
San Antonio leading. Gilmore. Johnson outside. Pass to Ori. Shot clock at 5. Jump to finish it off. A beauty. Here's Free. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here is Carr. Back to Russell. Carr. Clock at 6. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Johnson, and there's the rejection. Russell with it. Here is Carr. Pass to Nance. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. The Spurs making a switch here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. He was all alone on that one. Now here's Johnson. Outside, Green. Sinks the triple. Now Price. Kicks it out to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Clock at 2. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Johnson. Shot is off. And here's Russell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. It's rebounded by Leonard. And San Antonio has possession. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Johnson outside. Back to Leonard. And that one's good. He's got 7.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
And the Spurs making a change here. And here are the Cavaliers. They trail by 11. Price outside. Left side, Price. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Russell. And another miss by Cleveland. 3 on 3. Pass to Green. That is good. He's got 5.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys. Giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
Here is Carr. They need this one. A rebound by the Spurs.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Robinson with it. Back to Leonard. Pass to Johnson. Now Green. Johnson outside. Tries a 3. And he gets it to go.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Russell releases from the wing and drills it. And the Spurs with possession. Outside Leonard. Pass to Duncan. There's a screen. Jumper off the screen. Hits the front of the rim and out. Price with the ball. Now Russell. LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Now Russell. Here's Price. The 19-footer is on the money. Clark, confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, no question about it. Like they say on the playground, scoreboard.
Robinson backs down. Here's Green. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Price with the ball. They set the pick. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. 6 points for him.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Green. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Here's Price. 6 points for him. Back to Russell. Pass to LeBron. That's good. And it's the Spurs ball. Now here's Johnson. Back to Leonard. Russell's there. And here's Leonard. Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Outside Leonard. Lets it go from 11. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Johnson outside. Leads him in there. Robinson, that's good.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Price outside. LeBron. Here is Carr. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Duncan left side. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the way in.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floor.
Price outside. Now Johnson. Pass to Leonard. Back to Johnson. Leonard with the ball. Here's Duncan. An easy 2 points on the layup. He has 6.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Back to Irving. Now Price. It's stolen by Johnson. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Leonard. LeBron with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Outside Aldridge. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. Left side Leonard. Here's Gervin. Offline with his 3.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Now here's Price. LeBron outside. Back to Price. Left side Price. Left side Irving. The Cavaliers again can't hit. That's good.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Parker with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Back to Leonard. Pass to Gervin. 6 to shoot. Left side Gervin. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Here's Price. No good. Parker outside. And that one's good. Gervin. And here comes Price. 6 points for him. An easy layup after coming off the pick. He's got 8.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
Gervin outside. Got a piece of it. And he gets it to go.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Now here's LeBron. Outside Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Now here's Parker. Gervin outside. Pass to Aldridge. The jump hook. And the Spurs scoring again. Here's Price. Shoots it up. And Cleveland again with the bucket. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. As we welcome you back. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Now here's Parker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Gervin. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson. The second chance points on the tip in.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Outside Irving. Here's the floater. Parker outside. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Here's Price. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 12 points for him.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Gervin outside. Pass to Duncan. Back to Gervin. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Price. Now Irving. Doherty with the ball. Poke loose. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And that one's good. Price.
Clearly a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
Parker outside. Pass to Robinson. Now Gervin. Shot clock at 6. Left side Gervin. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Shooting one.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block. And also, Steve, I think he's the definition of a lockdown defender. It doesn't matter what style of player he's up against. He can handle just about anything that's thrown at him.
Now here's LeBron, and that one's good.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Parker. Pass to Robinson. Backs down from the baseline. The Cavaliers pull it in. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. LeBron up top. They grab their own miss. Doherty in the post. And here is Parker. Duncan outside. Working on Doherty. Now here's Duncan. Pass to Parker. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. This Cavaliers squad is struggling. Now Price. Rebound by Parker.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Leonard with the ball. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Now, here's Price. Pass to Irving. Price outside. Lets it fly from 18. And he gets the bucket. He's got 17.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. the Spurs making a change here. Now Parker. Pass to Elliott. Here's Ori. Now Parker. And here is Robinson. Fires from 14. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Now here is Irvin. He's got 6. Here's Harper. Here's the 3. David Robinson with the rebound. Now Gervin. Tries to save it. Pass to Elliott. Trains the three-pointer. He has 7.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And the shot is good.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Parker with it. Pass to Ori. Back to Parker. Here is Elliott. 5 to shoot. Robinson down low. And it's good.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Harper. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Left side, Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
Parker outside. Pass to Gervin. Out to Parker. 6 to shoot. Now Robinson. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. And the Spurs making a change here. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Parker. From the high post, he drills it. Here's Free. It's tipped. Love. Pass to Free. Back to Nance. Left side, Nance. Here's Free. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Nance. Fades back. And again, it's Cleveland. Now here's Parker. Pass to Elliott. Back to Parker. Here's Ori. Shot is blocked. Oh, trying for it. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Parker. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good by Parker. And Parker drops them both. Here's Harper. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he throws it down hard with one hand. Here's Parker. Pass to Elliott. Bowen. Good.
Bowen.
Here's Harper. Now here's Nance. Harper. And here's Verajao. Love outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nance. And he goes in for the dunk. And here is Parker. 6 points for him. Pass to Elliott. They set the pick. Bowen. Here is Elliott. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot here.
Here's Harper. Now here's Nance. Nance outside. Here's Harper, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, really doing a good job of getting into the teeth of that defense here.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Ori. Back to Parker. Parker, right side. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Gilmore can't cash in from close range. Here's Free. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Spurs making a switch here. Free throw, no good for Varejao. Here's San Antonio now. Johnson inside. Pass to Elliott. There's the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Free. Here's Nance. Count the bucket. 8 points for him.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Now Johnson. Gilmore. The baseline jumper goes down.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
And Nance backs in. And the Spurs making a change here. Gilmore. Pass to Elliott. Now Green. Here is Ori. Clock at 6. Back to Green. Here is Elliott. Elliott the bucket. Here's Free. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Carr. Up top, Russell. San Antonio with the rebound. From midcourt. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Spurs. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Free. Here is Carr. Pass to Free. Here is Carr. Just 5 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And so it's San Antonio with it. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Ori. Outside Green. Shot clock at 6. Johnson right side. It's stolen. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here is Carr. Back to Aldridge. Pass to Ori. Launches it. No good. Varejao with it. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here is Carr. Five on the clock. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Johnson. Bowen. It's deflected. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson inside. Number 21. 21 . 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21 And he knocks down the first one. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And here are the Cavaliers now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now here's Price. Pass to Doherty. Back to Price. 6 to shoot. 8 feet away. And off the glass. That one's good. 19 points in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Johnson. Outside Leonard. Right side Aldridge. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Pass to Free. Back to Price. Uncovered. And again, it's Cleveland.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
And here's Duncan. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Duncan. 4 on the clock. Boom. And it's Free with the rebound. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Now Doherty. Here's Free. Kicks it out to LeBron. LeBron left side for 3. And he gets it to go.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
And here is Johnson. Pass to Aldridge. Now here's Johnson. Boom. Shot to stop the drought. Offensive rebound. And Duncan with the bucket.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
And here is LeBron. Ilgauskas. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the Spurs making a change here. Here's San Antonio. It's an 18-point lead. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. 3 on 3. Ilgauskas. Gervin pulls it in. And here's the fast break. Parker left side. Pass to Robinson. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Robinson backs down. That's good. Now Irving. And it's rejected. And they're running. Pass to Leonard. Out to Parker. Gervin outside. Left side, Gervin. Again, the Spurs good for 2. Price with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
The offensive rebound. Ilgauskas. Parker with it. Gives him the lead pass. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Irving. It's stolen by Duncan. To the middle. Leonard with the ball. Leonard, no luck. LeBron outside. Price with the ball. Price outside. Doherty. 6 on the shot clock. Backing down is LeBron. Fade away, and he gets it to go.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Pass to Duncan. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Now, here is Irving. They set the screen. Pass to Price. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Gervin. Swiped it away. LeBron outside. Back to Price. Shot from the wing. Price right side. And the shot falls short this time. Outside Leonard. Pass to Parker. Kicks it out to Leonard. Gervin outside. Left side Gervin. The good-looking shot from the wing. And here's Price. Outside Irving. Connects from three-point range.
A wide-open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Parker. San Antonio calls timeout. So it's San Antonio now. Gervin outside. Shoots. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now Irving. Here's the screen. It's rebounded by David Robinson. And here we go with Tony Parker. Outside Robinson. Back to Parker. Pass to Robinson. Right side Robinson. 5 to shoot. Now here's Parker. And the shot is good. Here's Price. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by LeBron. Parker with it. Left side Gervin. Left side Gervin. He's covered by Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Outside Green. Clock at 6. Pass to Elliott. Fires the three. Gilmore. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
Left side Nance. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
Johnson outside. Right side Green. They set the pick. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Free throw good, Green. And both free throws good for Green. Here's Harper. Pass to Nance. Here is Russell. Now Verjao. Knocked loose. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Johnson. Green with the ball. One-on-one fast break. Russell inside. Here's Verjao. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. And so it's San Antonio.
Back up.